At 92, I've experienced a lot of things a woman can experience. And the worst thing you can do to a woman is shut her down when she's trying to speak from her heart. When a woman comes to you and tells you something is hurting her, something doesn't feel right, she's not attacking you. She's trying to be understood. She's looking for comfort, for reassurance, to feel like you have her back. But when she's ignored, not listened to, or made to feel like she's the problem, that hurts her even more. Because now she's not only hurting, she's questioning herself. She starts to wonder, am I the problem? And all she wanted was to be heard. So she tries again and again and again, hoping this time you'll listen. But if all she gets back is anger, blame, or silence, something begins to change inside her. She starts to close down, not because she's dramatic, not because she's nagging, but because she feels completely unheard, unseen, like her feelings don't matter. And when a woman goes quiet, that's when you should really worry, because she's not at peace, she's just shutting down. A woman will try many times to fix things, to talk, to make it right. But when she feels like she's talking to a wall, she stops trying. And that silence is far more dangerous than any argument. Because once she reaches that point, you might not be able to get her back. So listen before she goes quiet. Understand her before she walks away emotionally. Because a woman doesn't need everything to be perfect. She just needs to feel heard, respected, and loved. At 92, I've learned a lot about relationships. And one of the biggest truths I've learned is this: there is no such thing as a perfect man. And there is no such thing as a perfect relationship. I went through storms in my own marriage, real storms, and I can tell you now, every couple goes through them. Because over time, people change, life changes you, and if you stay with someone long enough, you will both grow, and sometimes grow in different ways. But one thing I learned, and I wish I understood it sooner, is that you cannot place all your happiness in another person, because no person can fulfill your every emotional need. And when you expect that, you end up hurt, disappointed, and frustrated. I learned this in my own life. I had a long marriage with my husband, and unfortunately, he passed away. But over the years, I began to understand something important. I needed to find peace within myself. I needed to find happiness within myself. I needed to learn how to love myself. Because when you don't, you start looking for validation, approval, and reassurance from another person. And that creates pressure, it creates friction, and it slowly wears a relationship down. But when you find that peace within yourself, everything changes. You're no longer depending on someone else to make you feel whole. You come into the relationship whole, and then it becomes what it should be, a partnership. In my marriage, we learned it was give and take, respect, understanding, and allowing each other to be individuals. We both had our own lives in ways, and I believe that helped us, because I never placed all my happiness in one person, and he didn't place all his happiness in me. Because if you put all your happiness in one person, you will be let down. Not because they're bad, but because they're human. And the truth is, the only one who truly knows you completely is the one who created you, God. That's where I found my deepest peace, and I truly believe the strongest relationships are the ones where both people have that foundation, because they're not relying fully on each other, they're grounded in something greater. So if I could say anything to you, it would be this: learn to find happiness within yourself first. Learn to love yourself. Learn to be at peace on your own. And then, when you come into a relationship, you're not looking to be completed. You're choosing to share your life. And that makes all the difference. At 92, there's something else I've learned about relationships, and it might surprise you. The best relationships are built on the simple things, not the big outward displays, not the expensive gifts or the places you go, or what it looks like to other people. Because nowadays, people can make a relationship look perfect from the outside. They show the presents, the dinners, the holidays, and it can all look wonderful. But that's not what a real relationship is built on. A real relationship is in the everyday moments. It's in the simple things. Going for a walk together, sitting down and talking about your day, listening to each other, being there for each other when life isn't easy. It's knowing that when something is wrong, you're not facing it alone. That's what matters, not what you show the world, but what you quietly share between each other. And I've often found the happiest relationships are the ones you don't hear much about, because they're not trying to prove anything. They're just living. There's a comfort in that, a peace in that, where you don't need to impress anyone. You don't need to show anything. You just are. And that kind of love is built slowly in the small, ordinary moments of life. So don't measure your relationship by what you see on the outside. Measure it by how you feel when it's just the two of you. Because in the end, it's the simple things that hold everything together. At 92, and after a long marriage, I've learned something else about relationships. One of the quickest ways for a woman to become unhappy is when she feels taken for granted. Now, I don't think anyone likes that, man or woman, but I can only speak as a woman. And I've felt it myself at different times in my life. When you feel like you're giving more, doing more, carrying more, and the other person is doing less. That feeling builds over time. And if it's not addressed, it can turn into frustration and even resentment. Because at the end of the day, a relationship is a partnership. Yes, we all have our roles, but it should never feel one-sided. Everyone needs to feel valued. Everyone needs to feel appreciated, not used, not overlooked, not taken for granted. And this is something I learned over time. You have to speak up for yourself. You can't keep doing everything and expect things to change. I used to do that. Instead of asking, I would just do it myself. But all that did was wear me out. So I learned to step back, to do my part and allow the other person to do theirs. And if they didn't, then I had a right to say it. Not in anger, but in truth. Because when you stay silent, things don't get better. They build up. So don't let yourself be taken for granted. Speak up, set boundaries, protect your energy, because you deserve to feel valued and appreciated in your own relationship. And when both people understand that, that's when things become balanced. And that's when a relationship feels right. And I just want to say, I hope you're enjoying these conversations. I truly enjoy sharing them, and I'm grateful for anyone listening.